Hey everyone, Silent here, and today we're going to be going and showing you guys just how to speedrun Nightfall and earn your Forza Firefight challenges, as well as any part-time for this mission that you might be missing. Now, honestly, I was just going through and getting my challenges done, and I figured, I'd do this pretty much every week, and, if I can go ahead and just offer up some kind of advice or knowledge or show off something that maybe you guys don't know and you guys can learn from it, why not? But there are a number of missions you can do to get Forza Firefight done, which if you guys don't already know, it's a challenge that rewards you with Spartan points for completing campaign missions in under 20 minutes. Now, if you just play Halo normally, if you just kind of go through the missions as you normally would, you'll probably get this without even trying, as well as, again, a lot of the part-time achievements. But if you want to get this done very quickly, very effectively, then just load up this mission, boot it up 2 times, and, bam, bam, challenge done. And if you can sneak in some kills, sneak in some skulls, make it part of a playlist, then you can get multiple challenges done at the same time. But for this, we're going to be going through Rally Point Alpha at the very beginning, just so I can show off the score and time. I'll go ahead and put competitive score on. Why not? Now, I'm pretty sure with this challenge, as well as part-time achievements, you don't need to do it on normal. You can do it on easy, but just in my experience playing this game, as I've said in other videos, collectibles, achievements, challenges, they just don't really register when you're playing on easy for some reason. They're very hit and miss, and sometimes they can even glitch you out from even getting the unlock just permanently, because there's this weird little, I don't even know how to describe it, but just for the sake of keeping things, playable and functional, I'll play it on normal. And no skulls on, but let's go ahead and get started. So, while this is loading up, there are other missions that are my personal go-tos because I don't like doing Nightfall, not, back to back. Tyree Plaza is a good one, Uplift Reserve, Savo Highway, all those things are good because you can just kind of run through them. But Nightfall has sections that you can just glitch through, run past. It's a very straightforward linear mission that requires almost nothing. And yeah, honestly, just put in some music, put on some YouTube, and once you kind of have this down pat, there'll be like nothing just flying through it. But I'm not shooting anyone, I'm not going to be engaging anyone, I'm just going to be activating sprint and kind of working my way through on the outskirts of this map, making sure to hug every single wall and building as I can, or sorry, as tight as I can. Oh, ow.
Too small.
But
engage at your own discretion, but keep moving.
Yeah, there's only really one part of this mission that requires some level of practice and I guess technical know-how. I'm going to do my best to show it off as a sort of in kind of one pass, but if I need to make another video on it, I will. Oops. Sorry, that elite was chasing me down. Did not want to deal with the damage there. Now there are these giant monsters up here. They hit hard and they kind of throw and ragdoll you a little bit, but so long as you don't get yourself cornered, playing on normal, they aren't that big of an issue. Again, just kind of run past them and no harm, no foul. This guy's trying to cut me off here. But we are all good. Now there's another challenge in the rotation. I don't think it's here this week because this week is Forza Firefight, but there's one for beating missions on legendary difficulty, and I will probably release some video guides for that as well whenever those challenges come out. Now for this section, we're being tasked with saving these militiamen here, and this objective would actually probably steer you away from completion by about, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. We're not going to do any of that. Instead, we're going to come down here to this dried up lake bed, and we're, lake bed, pond bed, I don't even know why I say that, but you're just going to go where the mission normally takes you, but you can just kind of run through all this, and the militiamen will despawn. June here, Jen, will comment about how we've kind of failed the objective. There we go. Doesn't really matter though, because we are on our way to completion here. What is it, 2 minutes? Yep, 2 minutes. Now, the part time for this mission is 10 minutes, so, even if you decide to take your time, snipe a couple enemies, do whatever, you're not going to lose that much time.
Are you seeing this?
We're pretty much 85% of the way done with this mission right now. Now, there are some grunts there with plasma cannons. We don't want to alert or aggro them. So for this section here, we're going to go ahead and take down this elite and the grunts as sneakily as possible. Now, you don't have to take out all of them. You can't just run past the elite, because if you walk past a certain point, all the grunts are going to wake up anyways. Enter into this forklift, and this is the part that I was telling you guys about that's going to be a little tricky. What you're trying to do is glitch through this door, because it's usually going to require June to activate it normally. But what you want to do is you want to go ahead and park yourself up against the door. And you want to, your Spartan gets out of this forklift on its left side. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and smush yourself up against the crack of this door. This might take a little bit, but when you find yourself aligned up next to it, go ahead and hold your left stick, your movement stick, all the way to the left and get out. And this might take a little bit of time, but eventually you will glitch through the door. Now, if it doesn't work, kind of jiggle yourself back and forth until you get it. Sometimes it might take a little bit of finessing. And there we go. Now, that was actually probably the hardest that it's ever been for me to get through that door. And the more I do it, the more I'm starting to realize maybe finagling the camera might also help you a little bit. So in addition to holding your left stick to the left in order to make sure your character is kind of hugging the wall there, you might actually want to sort of angle your camera so that it's almost inside the door looking at your Spartan. That seems to do the trick some of the times. Other times it really just is about making sure that you're getting your Spartan into the crack of the door. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, we made it. This is pretty much the home stretch. Now, normally this area is completely full of enemies, but when you glitch through the door like that, they don't spawn. But a couple more paces, and here we are. Mission complete. I'm going to go and skip this cutscene so we can get to the results screen. As you guys can see, 4 minutes and 56 seconds. Now, I did take some very unoptimized routes. I did spend some time shooting at enemies, and that forklift debacle there kind of cost me a couple seconds. Normally, my clear time with this is around 2 minutes and 50 odd seconds, maybe 3 minutes and 10. But either way, that's getting the Forza Firefight challenge done, as well as getting the part time for this mission. But there you go. That's speedrunning Nightfall. Now, I'm going to go ahead and make some more videos regarding legendary completions, as well as other missions you can speedrun, but that'll be for later. I hope you guys learned something from this video, and that'll be all for now. See you guys soon.